Chosen ones, have you ever been treated poorly because someone believed a lie about you? The sting of betrayal is sharpest when the lies of others twist reality, leading people to turn against you without ever knowing your truth. You've been wronged, judged, and cast aside based on nothing but whispers and falsehoods. Yet, here's the undeniable truth. Those who mistreated you are now facing the weight of their actions. The lies they believed have soured their conscience, leaving them in a state of regret. They know they were wrong, and now they can't escape the truth. The first weight they carry is the choice they made to believe the lies. They didn't know you, yet they chose to embrace rumors and gossip, letting those false narratives take hold in their minds. There was no effort to understand you, no desire to question the lies. Instead, they built their judgments on these falsehoods, allowing envy and jealousy to shape their perception of you. It's easier for people to adopt negative stories, especially when it justifies their own feelings. For you, the pain was real. To know someone judged you based solely on lies without even seeking the truth is heartbreaking. Their rejection was rooted in something they didn't even verify for themselves. But now, the truth has started to reveal itself, and they realize how wrong they were to misjudge you. The emotional weight of their actions is now sinking in, creating a heavy burden on their conscience. They realize they allowed themselves to be swayed by jealousy and insecurity. They believed those lies, thinking they were justified in their treatment of you, but now that the truth is surfacing, they're forced to confront the reality of their choices. What once seemed like a harmless judgment has now become a source of deep regret. Their conscience is now burdened by the knowledge that they acted out of ignorance and falsehoods. The betrayal runs deep, not just because they believed the lies, but because they actively rejected you based on them. They didn't take the time to know you or see the truth for themselves. And now, that truth is glaring at them, exposing the flaws in their judgment. They realize they missed an opportunity to know someone with a heart of integrity, and that knowledge is weighing heavily on their minds. What makes it worse is knowing that the lies they believed were rooted in envy. They allowed themselves to be manipulated by others who were jealous of your light. Now, the fog of deceit has lifted, and they're left standing in the harsh light of truth. The lies they believed have been exposed for what they truly were, baseless rumors meant to tear you down. But it's too late for them to undo their actions. For you, this experience was painful but eye-opening. It showed you the importance of remaining true to yourself, even when others fail to see your worth. While they carried the weight of falsehoods, you carried the truth. And now that truth has risen to the surface, showing them that they were wrong all along. The lies they believed have soured in their conscience, and they must now live with the consequences of their actions. When they believed the lies, they didn't keep it to themselves. They contributed to the toxic environment by spreading the falsehoods and reinforcing the negativity surrounding your name. Instead of seeking the truth, they chose to fuel the fire, allowing the lies to grow. They became an active participant in the harm, spreading slander and judgment without questioning the source. At the time, they felt validated by the crowd, but now the consequences of their actions are catching up with them. Their actions not only harmed you, but also poisoned their own spirit. Every word of gossip they spread, every falsehood they repeated, left a mark on their conscience. At the time, they may have felt powerful, thinking they were doing the right thing by aligning themselves with the majority. But now, the toxic energy they created is turning back on them, and they can't escape the weight of their own actions. The environment they contributed to was filled with negativity, jealousy, and deceit. By reinforcing the lies, they trapped themselves in a cycle of gossip and slander. They surrounded themselves with others who shared the same toxic mindset, thinking they were part of something justified. But now, they see the truth. They were part of something destructive, and that destruction didn't just harm you, it's harming them as well. For you, the slander and judgment were heavy, but you didn't let it break you. You continued to rise above the toxic environment they helped create. While they were consumed by negativity, you were focused on your purpose. The lies they spread couldn't stop your growth, because the truth of who you are was always stronger than the falsehoods. Their negativity couldn't touch your divine path. Now, as their conscience begins to wake up, they see the full scope of the damage they caused, not just to you, but to themselves. The toxicity they spread has come back to them, leaving them with a sour taste in their mouth. The power they once felt in tearing you down has evaporated, and they are left with nothing but regret. They realize that their actions have only harmed their own spirit. The toxic environment they helped create is now suffocating them. What once felt like power has turned into guilt, and they can't escape the negativity they spread. They are trapped in the very environment they contributed to, while you continue to rise, free from their judgment. The consequences of their actions are now playing out, and they are left to deal with the bitter reality they created. Despite everything they did to tear you down, you didn't falter. As a chosen one, you are built differently. You possess a strength that cannot be shaken by lies, slander, or judgment. While they were busy spreading falsehoods, you stayed focused on your path. You didn't let their negativity derail you because you knew that their words held no power over your destiny. You stood firm, knowing that the truth would eventually prevail. They underestimated your resilience. They thought that by joining the crowd, they could stop you from achieving your purpose. But as a chosen one, you are divinely protected. No matter how many lies they believed, no matter how harshly they judged you, they couldn't stop your light from shining. You continued to rise, not because their words didn't hurt, but because you knew that your purpose was bigger than their judgment. Your strength was more than just physical, it was spiritual. You understood that your journey was guided by something greater than their opinions. While they were consumed by lies, you were focused on your divine mission. You didn't need to prove yourself to anyone, because your actions spoke louder than any rumors. You knew that in time, the truth would reveal itself, and the lies would fall away. While they were blinded by jealousy, you were illuminated by truth. Every step you took forward was a testament to your strength as a chosen one. You didn't need to fight against their lies, because you knew that the truth would fight for you. While they wasted time trying to tear you down, you used that energy to keep moving forward. And now, your growth is undeniable. Your strength wasn't just about overcoming their lies, it was about staying true to yourself. You knew that their judgment had no bearing on your destiny. You were chosen for greatness, and no amount of slander could change that. While they tried to dim your light, you continued to shine. And now, they can't help but see the truth of who you are. The power of your resilience is something they never understood. They thought they could break you, but all they did was make you stronger. Every lie they believed, every judgment they passed, only fueled your determination to rise above it all. Now, as they look at you, they see the truth. You are unstoppable. And that truth is a reflection of your strength as a chosen one. Now that the truth has come to light, their conscience is starting to weigh heavily on them. The person who once judged you so harshly is now filled with regret. They can't escape the reality of what they've done. Every time they think of you, they are reminded of the lies they believed, the harm they caused, and the mistakes they made. Their conscience is no longer silent. It's a constant reminder of their wrongs. They realize now that they were manipulated. The lies they believed were fed to them by people driven by jealousy and envy. At the time, they didn't question it. They simply went along with the narrative. But now that the truth is out, they are filled with guilt. They see how easily they were misled, and that realization is a heavy burden on their conscience. Their regret is deep and painful. They are embarrassed by their actions, ashamed of the way they treated you, and now they have to face the consequences. They realize they were wrong, but it's too late to change the past. They look at you now, standing tall in your truth, and they feel the sting of their own mistakes. It's a painful reminder that they failed to see the truth when it mattered most. What makes this regret even harder to bear is the fact that they now see the truth of who you are. They see your strength, your resilience, and your undeniable light. And that light is a constant reminder of their own failure. They know now that they rejected someone who was divinely chosen, and that realization is eating them up inside. Their conscience is sour because they know they were wrong about you. The guilt they feel is inescapable. Every time they think of you, they are reminded of the lies they believed and the harm they caused. Their conscience won't let them forget it. They see you thriving while they remain stuck, burdened by the weight of their own mistakes. The power they once felt in judging you has evaporated, leaving them with nothing but regret. Their conscience is a reflection of the choices they made. They compromised their integrity by believing in lies, and now they have to live with the consequences. The regret they feel is not just about you, it's about their own failure to seek the truth. They know they should have questioned the lies, but they didn't, and now they are left with the bitter reality of their mistakes. Let's call them what they are: rat bastards, liars, and narcissists who twist the truth to serve their own ends. These muggles thrive on deception, living in a web of their own lies and dragging others down with them. They gaslight, manipulate, and play the victim, hoping to keep you confused and off balance. But you're not falling for their games. You've always known there's more to the story, and you're not afraid to call out their BS. That's why you need to be in the Obsidian Inner Order, our elite program designed specifically for chosen ones who refuse to get tangled in the lies of the deceitful. The Inner Order is your sanctuary of truth, a fortress against the manipulations of those who would rather deceive than admit their faults. This isn't just another group. It's a powerful alliance of individuals who value integrity, wisdom, and unfiltered truth above all else. With over 80 chosen ones already part of our community, and less than half a dozen spots left in the coveted Star Chamber level, this is your chance to align with those who see through the lies. We've dropped 2 preview chapters of Modern Manifestation Mechanics as a membership benefit, because we want our members armed with the tools to manifest exactly what they deserve, free from the toxic influence of the rat bastards who tried to hold them back. The link to our Patreon is in the description. Don't waste your time in the company of Muggle bottom feeders still lost in their own delusions. Join the Obsidian Inner Order and claim your place among those who are dedicated to truth and empowerment. You're not just another target for their lies. You're a force of clarity and power, and it's time to embrace it fully. Step up, step in, and let's rise together where only the truly chosen belong. The tables have turned and the power dynamics have shifted. Once they stood in judgment, confident in their belief that they were right. They felt powerful, aligned with the lies and slander that surrounded your name. But now, that power has evaporated. The truth has come to light, and they are left with nothing but the bitter taste of regret. The control they thought they had has crumbled, leaving them powerless in the face of your rise. Now they are forced to watch as you continue to grow, succeed, and shine. The lies they believed have been exposed for what they were, baseless rumors meant to tear you down. While they remain stuck in the consequences of their actions, you have moved forward. The power they once held has reversed, and now they are left to witness your rise while they remain stagnant. This reversal of power is hard for them to accept, because it forces them to confront their own mistakes. They thought they could tear you down, but all they did was reveal their own insecurities. Now they see you standing strong while they are left grappling with the consequences of their judgment. The power they once thought they had is gone, and they are left with nothing but their own regret. You, on the other hand, never sought this reversal of power. Your focus was always on your own growth, your own purpose. While they were consumed with trying to tear you down, you were focused on rising. Now, the universe has shifted the power dynamics in your favor. The truth has elevated you, while they are left to deal with the weight of their conscience. They are left with the painful realization that their lives haven't progressed. While you've continued to grow, they've remained stuck in the same place, burdened by their own mistakes. The power they once felt in judging you has turned into a heavy burden, and they can't escape it. They know now that they wasted their time and energy on lies, and that realization is hard to bear. The truth always comes to light, no matter how deeply it's buried under lies. And now, the truth about who you are is undeniable. The lies that were once used to tear you down have been exposed for what they truly were, the result of envy and jealousy. Those who spread the rumors were never concerned with the truth. They were only concerned with diminishing your light. But now, that light shines brighter than ever, and the truth can no longer be ignored. You, as a chosen one, were never meant to stay hidden. No matter how many lies they believed, no matter how harshly they judged you, the truth of your greatness was always there, waiting to be revealed. Now the people who once doubted you are forced to confront the reality of who you truly are. The lies they believed have crumbled, and all that remains is the undeniable truth of your strength and purpose. The power of the truth is not just about you, it's about the light you carry. The lies were an attempt to dim that light, but in the end, they only made it shine brighter. Now everyone can see that the slander was rooted in jealousy, not reality. The people who tried to tear you down are left with nothing but regret, while you continue to rise, empowered by the truth of who you are. The beauty of the truth is that it doesn't need to be forced. It reveals itself naturally in time. While they were busy spreading lies, you were busy living your truth, and now that truth is impossible to ignore. The lies they believed have fallen away, leaving the undeniable reality of your greatness for all to see. The truth of who you are has always been there, and now it's shining brighter than ever. Those who once doubted you are now witnessing your rise. They see your success, your strength, and your resilience, and they can no longer deny the truth. The lies they believed have been exposed, and they are left with nothing but their own regret. They know now that they were wrong about you, and that realization is hard for them to bear. But the truth will always prevail, and they have to live with the consequences of their judgment. There's a powerful lesson in all of this. Be careful who you judge, and be even more careful about believing lies. The person who wronged you is now living with the consequences of their actions. Their sour conscience is a direct result of their failure to seek the truth. They allowed themselves to be swayed by rumors and slander, and now they're paying the price for their actions. This is a lesson for anyone who thinks they can judge without knowing the full story. The lies they believed were rooted in jealousy, and they allowed themselves to be manipulated by those negative emotions. Now, they see the truth, and it's a hard reality to face. The regret they feel is a reminder that the energy you put out into the world will always come back to you. They spread negativity, and now that negativity has come back to them in the form of a sour conscience and a deep sense of regret. Their suffering is a form of karmic justice. They believed in falsehoods, and now they're dealing with the consequences. The energy they put into tearing you down has returned to them, leaving them with nothing but guilt and regret. This is a lesson in humility and discernment. They thought they knew the truth, but now they see that they were wrong. Their sour conscience is a reflection of their failure to align with the truth. Their regret is a reflection of their failure to see the truth when it mattered most. They allowed themselves to be consumed by jealousy and negativity, and now they're dealing with the consequences. Their conscience is a constant reminder of their mistakes, and they have no choice but to live with the regret. This is a reminder to everyone that what you put out into the world will eventually come back to you. This is also a lesson in patience. The truth always comes to light, no matter how many lies are spread. You don't need to fight every battle or prove yourself to everyone. The truth will reveal itself in time, and when it does, those who judged you will be left with nothing but regret. The person who wronged you is now living proof of that. Their sour conscience is a reminder that the truth will always prevail, and those who believe lies will eventually be exposed. As a chosen one, your path is clear. You don't need to dwell on the actions of those who wronged you. Their sour conscience is their burden to carry, not yours. You've already proven that you are stronger than their lies, stronger than their judgment, and stronger than any negativity they tried to throw your way. Your focus now is on moving forward, continuing to shine, and fulfilling your divine purpose. The opinions and actions of those who believed lies about you hold no power over your destiny. They may have tried to tear you down, but they failed. You are divinely protected, and no amount of slander can change that. Your path is guided by a higher power, and nothing can stand in the way of what's meant for you. While they are trapped in their regret, you are free to move forward, unburdened by their negativity. Your journey as a chosen one is not defined by the lies others believed about you. It's defined by your resilience, your strength, and your ability to rise above the slander. You've already shown that no amount of mistreatment can stop you from achieving your destiny. Now, your focus is on continuing to rise, continuing to shine, and continuing to fulfill the purpose that you were chosen for. While they are paying the price for their actions, you are reaping the rewards of your resilience. Every step you take forward is a testament to your strength and determination. You are unstoppable, and no amount of negativity can change that. The lies they believed about you have no bearing on your future, and their regret is nothing but a reminder of how far you've come. As a chosen one, you have a divine mission, and nothing can stop you from fulfilling it. The people who wronged you are now dealing with the consequences of their actions, but you are moving forward with purpose and clarity. Their sour conscience is their burden to bear, but you are free to rise above it, knowing that your path is guided by something greater than their judgment. The truth is, their actions were never about you. They were about their own insecurities. They tried to project their negativity onto you, but you didn't allow it to affect you. You stayed true to yourself, and now you're seeing the fruits of your resilience. While they are stuck in their regret, you are moving forward, stronger and more determined than ever. Chosen ones, you are not defined by the lies others believed about you. You are defined by your resilience, your light, and your divine purpose. The person with a sour conscience is facing their own karmic justice, and you are moving forward, empowered and unstoppable. Keep shining, keep rising, and let those who doubted you watch in awe as you fulfill your destiny.